Introduction to Kubernetes. Kubernetes is the most popular container orchestration platform. It helps manage containers at scale. Kubernetes automates deployment, scaling, and recovery. It is widely used in modern cloud environments. Lesson objectives. Understand what Kubernetes is. Learn why Kubernetes was created. Explore container orchestration. Understand clusters, pods, and deployments. Learn Kubernetes core concepts. Why Kubernetes was created. Docker solves. Packaging applications. Running containers. But managing. 10 containers. 100 containers. 1,000 containers. Requires automation. What is Kubernetes? Kubernetes is an open-source container orchestration platform. Responsibilities. Deploy containers. Scale applications. Monitor workloads. Recover failed containers. What is container orchestration? Orchestration means automatically managing containers. Tasks include scheduling, scaling, load balancing, updates, recovery. Real-world example. E-commerce platform. Services. Front-end. Product catalog. User service. Payment service. Database. Kubernetes manages the entire ecosystem. Understanding a Kubernetes cluster. Cluster components. Control plane. Worker nodes. Together they manage applications and resources. The control plane. The brain of Kubernetes. Responsibilities. Scheduling workloads. Managing cluster state. Monitoring resources. Handling failures. Worker nodes. Worker nodes run containers. Application services. Workloads. Applications execute on worker nodes. Cluster architecture. Control plane. Worker node 1. Worker node 2. Worker node 3. Containers. What is a pod? Pod equals smallest deployable unit. Contains one or more containers. Shared network. Shared storage. Applications are deployed as pods. Why pods exist? Pods provide logical grouping. Shared resources. Communication between containers. Most applications use one container per pod. Example pod. Web application pod. Contains. Application container. Optional. Logging container. Monitoring container. Understanding deployments. Deployments manage pods. Capabilities. Create pods. Replace failed pods. Scale pods. Update pods. Self-healing. Pod failure. Kubernetes detects failure. New pod created. Application restored. Automatic recovery improves reliability. Automatic scaling. Traffic increases. More pods created. Traffic decreases. Pods removed. Resources scale dynamically. Load balancing. Multiple pods. Incoming traffic. Distributed automatically. Benefits. Better performance. High availability. Rolling updates. Old version. New version added. Traffic shifted. Old version removed. Updates occur with minimal downtime. Rollbacks. New release. Problem detected. Rollback initiated. Previous version restored. Fast recovery reduces risk. Service discovery. Applications need communication. Instead of changing IP addresses. Use Kubernetes services. Services provide stable access. What is a service? Benefits. Stable endpoints. Load balancing. Service discovery. Services simplify networking. Kubernetes networking. Supports. Pod-to-pod communication. Service communication. External access. Networking is built into the platform. Configuration management. Applications need. Database hosts. API URLs. Environment variables. Kubernetes provides configuration management tools. Config maps. Config map store. Application settings. Configuration data. Environment information. Separates configuration from application code. Kubernetes secrets. Secrets store. Passwords. Tokens. Certificates. Sensitive information remains protected. Monitoring and observability. Monitor. CPU usage. Memory usage. Network activity. Application health. Monitoring improves reliability. High availability. Kubernetes improves availability through multiple nodes. Multiple pods. Self-healing. Automated recovery. Docker and Kubernetes. Docker creates containers. Kubernetes manages containers. The technologies work together. Why companies use Kubernetes? Benefits. Automation. Scalability. Reliability. High availability. Faster deployments. Industry adoption. Used by Google, Spotify, Airbnb, Adobe. Kubernetes is an industry standard. Common beginner misconceptions. Misconceptions. Kubernetes replaces Docker. Every project needs Kubernetes. Small apps require Kubernetes. These assumptions are incorrect. Recommended learning path. Docker. Docker Compose. Networking. Production concepts. Kubernetes. Strong Docker knowledge makes Kubernetes easier. Kubernetes benefits recap. Container orchestration. Self-healing. Auto-scaling. Load balancing. Rolling updates. Service discovery. High availability. Real-world workflow. Deploy application. Create pods. Monitor health. Scale automatically. Recover failures. Serve users. Interview question. Question. What problem does Kubernetes solve that Docker alone does not? Answer. Docker packages and runs containers, while Kubernetes automates deployment, scaling, networking, recovery, and management of containers across multiple servers. Key takeaways and lesson summary. Kubernetes manages containers at scale. Clusters contain control planes and worker nodes. Pods are the smallest deployable unit. Deployments manage application lifecycle. Kubernetes provides scaling, recovery, and networking. Kubernetes is a key cloud-native technology.